we can create hundreds of thousands of great middle-class jobs, of great middle-class careers, and where everyone can roll up their sleeves and earn a good living with a good middle-class job. Middle-class job. Middle-class job.
So people are so desperate, they're coming here for food, but then they're asking you about assisted suicide?
Yes.
You're having people ask you about assisted suicide?
Yes. When I say that this is an emergency in the community, people who are living at the bottom income percentile in our community are talking to us now about taking their own lives because it's too hard to be poor any longer.
First, the recordings that I have were recorded by the veteran himself. And he recorded them because of the first initial call where he was offered MAID. So these are 2 apology phone calls that were made by the VAC manager who called say that she was sorry and that the VAC caseworker also through the manager expressed regret. But his primary concern was that during his original phone call with the VAC service agent, somehow in that conversation he was told, "We've done it before and we can do it for you. And the one that we've done it for and has completed MAID, we are now supporting his wife and 2 children." He expressed that to me that things were sunshine and roses prior to this phone call. He was feeling good about life. Post phone call, he left the country because he was devastated by this phone call. It's called sanctuary trauma, where the place you go for help steps on your neck.
Well, Hillary, we know that this is the latest incident that we are hearing about. It is coming from retired corporal and Paralympian Chrystia Gauthier. Yesterday, she testified that the Department of Veteran Affairs offered her in writing the opportunity for a medically assisted death, even, she said, offering to provide the equipment. Now, Gauthier said she had been fighting for a home wheelchair ramp for 5 years. She described the letter she received from the department in French at the committee hearing. Here's more from her.
With respect to MAID, I have a letter in my file because I had to face that as well. I have a letter saying that if you are so desperate, madam, we can offer you MAID, medical assistance in dying.
Now, Gauthier did not say when the offer was made to her, but she did agree to provide the committee a copy of the letter. We do know last week the Minister of Veteran Affairs told the committee that there were 4 or 5 veterans who had a similar experience and were given the MAID option.
Most of the MAID is provided by people like me who've become specialists in MAID. And we've had 3 studies published about what the experience was like for people who are providing MAID, and most of whom, as I said, are people for whom MAID has become a large portion of their medical work. And they say the same thing as I do. It's the most rewarding work we've ever done. Most of whom, as I said, are people for whom MAID has become a large portion of their medical work. A large portion of their medical work. They say the same thing as I do. It's the most rewarding work we've ever done.